Kazi nolodun. second one. Class second one. No, say you be now, you know if you change them. Change. So you be. You said that we are editing again.
That side so that nobody sits down around there. After that, your black dress. Just put it after now. Bad.
It's multiple color. Multiple color. I don't want to put that slide there. It's more is bad.
Just stay there. Yeah, don't let anybody stay here again.
Slide bar.
Led in this afternoon by the Deputy Registrar, the Vice Chancellor, the very delectable and purpose-driven Professor Lilian Salami, other principal officers of the university, provosts, deans, and directors, professors emeritus, the inaugural lecturer and family, other professors and scholars here present, government functionaries, your Royal Highnesses, university staff and students, invited guests, gentlemen of the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you to today's inaugural lecture. This is the 283rd in the inaugural lecture series of the University of Benin, to be delivered by an experienced and worthy professor of water resources and environmental engineering. Please put your hands together for Professor OSADOLOR Christopher. On a lecture titled The Fugitive Resources Called Water and the Environment. Engagement in conservation and management. May I now invite the registrar, to introduce the Vice Chancellor and members of the Vice Chancellor's procession.
Madam Vice Chancellor, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, kindly allow me to just simply abide by the protocol already established by the Vice Public Relations Officer. All other courses duly extended. It is my honor and privilege to present to this assembly our own #1 citizen of campus, our own very dynamic Vice Chancellor, the Chairman Committee of Vice Chancellor of all Nigerian universities, over 250 Nigerian universities. I think we should give her. And of course, the Vice President Association of African Universities, the first awardee of African pillar of education. There is a professor who has led many women to become vice chancellors in the last 2.5 years in Nigeria, over 10 of them. Please let me It is my privilege to present to us Professor Lilian Salami, our dear Vice Chancellor. Our Vice Chancellor is ably supported by very eminent and distinguished scholars. First, Professor Mrs. Catherine Power is the Deputy Vice Chancellor of Administration. Professor Ray Omoza is the Deputy Vice Chancellor Academic. Professor B. Ainde is the Deputy Vice Chancellor of Kewa Campus. We have the Officer of the University in charge of our finances, Dr. Victor Imagine. The custodian of our books and publication university librarian, Professor Luke Obasi. Our very reputable College of Medical Sciences, very reputed indeed, both nationally, internationally, worldwide. But the college provost is being represented today by a very distinguished professor of medicine, this time around a woman of substance, Professor Vivian Uwemu. The representative of the School of Postgraduate Studies, and of course the assistant dean of that very reputable school, Dr. S.A. The dean with students, over 1,000 students, and is the number one on top of that 701,000. Professor Clement Iwodaro, the fourth thing today, in case things don't flow immediately, somebody you have to quote very well. Today is Professor James O. Osarakwinda, that's the fourth day, Faculty of Engineering. We have with us today representing Dean of Agric, Dr. J. Ebozia. Professor Constantine Yuka is the Dean Faculty of Arts. And of course, we have the Dean Faculty of Education, who is presiding over the faculty where the Vice Chancellor has come from. Professor K. Orebiwa, Dr. C.P. Ogu is representing the Dean Faculty of Environmental Science. Dr. S.O. Dalu is representing the Dean Faculty of Law. Professor N.J. and Jerry Orwe is the Dean Faculty of Life Sciences. Dr. Samuel Osifo is standing in for the Dean Faculty of Management Sciences. The Dean School of Medicine, Professor W. Osaro Diabo. The Dean Faculty of Pharmacy, Professor A. Opara. Representing the Dean Faculty of Social Sciences, Dr. I.M. Agendo. Professor O. Igobo is the Director of Distance Learning Program. Professor E.E. Gagwe is the Director Center for Entrepreneurship Development. Professor Hassan Oyakhena is the Director Center for Educational Technology. The Director Center of Excellence, Technical Center of Excellence in Aquaculture and Fishery Technology. Didn't get it right. Sorry about that. Aquaculture Center of Excellence, sponsored by TEDFOR, Professor O.J. Abolaga. Professor Mrs. Sikoria is the Director Central Research Laboratory. Professor N.T. Ragwe is the Director of the very upcoming, very strong University Advancement Office. Dr. D. Waneri, the Director, Acting Director, Institute of Child Health. Dr. Yoga is the Acting Director, IBES Nekewa Campus. Dr. D.O. Onewu is the Acting Director, Center for Maritime and ICT. Dr. Mrs. O.N. Naye is the Acting Director, Student Guidance Counseling. A brand new acting registrar in the sister university was still with us before with no name out. Is the Deputy Registrar in charge of Senate matters, Mr. Monday Owe. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, without boring you now with the introductions and presentations, it is my singular honor and privilege to call on Madam Vice Chancellor to present an address. This is your privilege.
Good afternoon. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I recognize the Emeritus Professor T.O.K. Audu. You're most welcome, sir. I have seen some faces. Is this engineer Professor Obedi I'm seeing here? Wow! IZINYON, you must have gone to, and even my friend Eddie, Zealand is there. You must have gone to dig out all these people from wherever they are. So it is so nice to have you again here. It is my pleasure to welcome you all to the 283rd in the inaugural lecture series of the University of Benin. Today's lecture is the 55th to be delivered in my tenure as the Vice Chancellor of this university. The 18th in the Faculty of Engineering and 4th from the Department of Civil Engineering. I am pleased to inform you that second semester lectures for 2021-2022 academic session commenced last week in all faculties, schools, and institutes. I want to use this opportunity to thank all stakeholders once again for their commitment towards getting the university academic calendar regularized. Management appeals to all hands to please be on deck in ensuring that we enjoy maximum peace in bringing the semester and the 2021-2022 section to a peaceful conclusion. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to introduce our lecturer for today. He is Professor OSADOLOR Christopher Zia. The title of his lecture is FUGITIVE, Resource called Water and the Environment, the Civil Engineers' Engagements in their Conservation and Management. Professor OSADOLOR Christopher IZINYON was born on the 25th of December. You didn't want your mother to have Christmas, eh? In 1961, to the family of Mr. and Mrs. Patrick IZINYON, both of blessed memory, of Egwari, Ebele in Igwebe local government area of Edo State. He attended Emopai Primary School, Benin City. He had his secondary education in Mercy College, Warri, Delta State. He proceeded to the University of Benin and obtained the Bachelor of Engineering degree honors in Civil Engineering in 1984. Upon completion of his mandatory one-year National Youth Service Corps at Lower Benue River Basin Development Authority, Benin State, he obtained a master's degree in engineering as well as a PhD degree, all or both from the University of Benin. Truly the son of the soil. Professor IZINYON has attended many postgraduate training courses in universities both within Nigeria and outside, and some of most recent ones are the UNESCO Institute for Water Education in Netherlands and the Center for Sustainable Development in Jerusalem, Israel, as a fellow. He joined the services of the University of Benin as lecturer 2 in 2004 and rose through the ranks to the position of professor in 2014. His primary research focus is in the area of water supply engineering, hydrologic and hydraulic modeling, environmental management, including flood and flood control and management. Professor IZINYON has several academic and administrative positions within and outside the university. Some are Head of Department of Civil Engineering, University of Benin, Chairman, Capital Projects Committee, University of Benin, Member, Committee for the University Gully Erosion Control, Member, University of Benin Consultancy Services Management Board, Member, University of Benin Hydropower Supply Team, and Member, Committee for the Preparation of the Master Plan for Ekenwa Campus and to review the Master Plan of Fugowa Campus. He has served as external examiner to several universities within Nigeria and outside. He has over 80 articles in reputable journals and books. He has successfully supervised over 20 masters and 10 PhDs. He has been involved in the development of the long-term water and environmental development plan for several states in Nigeria. Professor IZINYON belongs to several professional bodies and associations, such as the Council for the Regulation of Engineering in Nigeria, COREN, Nigeria Society of Engineers, Nigerian Association of Hydrological Sciences. Professor IZINYON holds 2 fellowship awards by the Nigerian Institute of Civil Engineers as well as the Nigerian Institution of Environmental Engineers. He has passion for reading and playing table tennis. He is a Christian of the Assemblies of God Faith and a Jerusalem pilgrim in JB. He is happily married to Mrs. Boasede IZINYON, and their marriage is blessed with 3 children. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure, therefore, to invite Professor OSADOLOR Christopher IZINYON, a professor of water resources and environmental engineering, to deliver his inaugural lecture.
Madam Vice Chancellor, let me start on the protocol already well established by the University PRO. All other protocols are duly observed. The presentation outlines of this lecture will follow this order. I will make a dedication, I will give a brief preamble and introduction. I will now proceed to go and give my engagement and research contribution in the water and environmental management sector, and it will comprise of listed items, and I will end with acknowledgement, conclusions, and recommendations. The dedication. I dedicate this work, this inaugural lecture to Almighty God for the gift of life, enduring grace and mercies and abundant favors which I continue to enjoy. I also dedicate it to my late parents of blessed memory, to my late uncle, engineer Chief M.E. Agunede, for he was my benefactor, to my Professor Kennedy Ukiji Ayanta, blessed memory, my academic mentor and PhD advisor. I would also like to dedicate this work to Engineer S.I. Ozara, a fellow of the Nigerian Society of Engineers. And lastly, but not the least, my cousin, Dr. Alex IZINYON, SA, for the support that we are continuing to receive from him. Madam Vice Chancellor, I thank you most profusely for this honor and uncommon privilege you and your management team have granted to me to stand before this distinguished audience to present the 283rd inaugural lecture series of this great Saturday of Benin. I would like to appreciate and thank God Almighty for His faithfulness and grace, and I will anchor that on the words of God as recorded in Romans 9:16, that for it is not of him that willeth, nor of him that runneth, but of God that showeth mercy. God has really been mercy. The FUGITIVE resource called water and the environment is civil engineers engagement, conservation, and management. This is the 18th from the Faculty of Engineering, the 4th from the Department of Civil Engineering. The first was presented by Professor Daniel Mokwe in 1953, the second by Professor Samuel Ola in 1987, and the third by Professor Jacob Edenbo in 2017. Water is essential for the survival of living organisms. It is next to air. It is an important resource for human health, ensuring food security and preservation of ecosystems. It is needed for very many purposes, whether domestic, whether for industrial, whether for manufacturing, whether for other purposes. There are three important characteristics which water possesses that enhances its management. First, water supplies that sustain life, and of course, it has no alternative. The second is that water is a renewable resource and practically finite. The third and very important too is that water is a fugitive resource. Fugitive in the sense that it flows, it can seep, it can evaporate, and it can transpire. That is the property of water that makes it a fugitive. This fugitive property of water is what makes it extremely expensive to contain water from this fugitive nature by the construction of reservoirs like dams and other related structures to put it in fugitive. And I will now introduce and now briefly look at what are the challenges that confront the water and environmental sector for the purpose of this inaugural lecture. First is that only about 2.5% of all water on earth is fresh water. The balance of about 7.5 is largely saline or salt water. Second, there is rapidly increasing human population following steep lifestyle changes. The implication of that is that you have for the increasing population, you have to continue to bring water to the people that are population increasing. Also related to, with increasing population of the people and population of more wastewater will be generated, and therefore pollution sources also are completely which the water engineer is required to attend. Issues of urbanization. Urbanization is also a major driver and issue that confront the challenges of the environment, in the sense that more water is consumed by people in the urban areas, more wastewater are generated, and the issues are there. Industries too, industrialization also is accompanied by increasing large volumes of water that you have to deal with that. And very unfortunately, about 80% of all wastewater that is generated worldwide is discharged untreated into water body. So if you now put about 80% of wastewater in water body, the water that was ordinarily good before becomes difficult, it now becomes expensive to treat or it to be used for that purpose. That one is the challenge that we have. We also have another major challenge that confronts the sector. That is the fact that about half the hospital beds worldwide is occupied by persons that are suffering from water-related, and about 3.7% of all deaths worldwide is attributable to the sicknesses arising from water-related. That places water on the top agenda worldwide. Climate change is also a major issue that affects water and environment. Flooding is an issue that affects associated with the environment, with water. Climate change, so flooding is an issue, climate change. Drought is also an issue. And we also have water quality problems that are associated with climate change. Deforestation is also another issue. Increasing deforestation means erosion is a problem that will be caused, and which means a lot of the eroded surfaces from watersheds get into surface water body. So which means siltation will take place. The existing sources of water now get reduced because the places ordinarily occupied by water is now occupied by sea, making it difficult to provide water. Pollution of existing water sources is also a major problem. Then over-exploitation of aquifers is an issue. Existing infrastructure have become aged. That is a problem at the vice. Failure of public utilities now to provide satisfactory service is a major problem that confronts the sector. That has now brought the issue of self-help. There's hardly any home around us in all of us that do not have private borehole. The reason for private borehole is not because individuals want to be producers of water, but because they are not resources to save them, because public utilities are not able to deliver water to them. That is not supposed to be the thing. Then, poor sanitation infrastructure is a problem. Septic tanks are also not well maintained and have potential to contaminate groundwater because of pollution. Energy poverty is also a major issue. A lot of things are found in our country. Here, access to energy. I will look at my services as an engineering hydrologist. It's subspecialty of civil engineering.
and the assignment which engineering hydrology perform, which form the bulk of the work that we have done, is in the hydrological data management. Hydrology is designed to provide digital values for all various claims and spillways, flood control and management, and the gravy of all of that listed. Madam Vice Chancellor, before I delve into the lecture of today, I would like to provide an overview of what the components of a municipal water supply system is. The municipal water supply consists of four major components: the collection works, the treatment works, the transmission works, and distribution works, which listed in this diagram. You will discover that this is the source of water, surface or groundwater. This is the source of water is obtained. This is the treatment works. Depending on the quality of water, that will determine what type of treatment you are going to need to. Of course, even if the water is clean enough, there is a need to provide protective disinfection so that the water, when it travels to the distribution system, can become safe by use of materials such as chlorine. After that, water gets to the individual homes through the distribution facilities known as the distribution system. In the face of the challenges which I have listed, then the issue is what are the modest contributions of the civil engineer who is an environmental, who is an engineering hydrologist, is providing solutions to some of these problems. In the nearly 21 years I have served as a lecturer in this university. That is the subject of my lecture on conversion flow, and it is the fugitive resource called water and the environment. What are the engagements of the civil engineer in this conservation and management? Madam Vice Chancellor, I have already listed the areas that the environment that the engineering hydrologists will undertake. For major areas that I have performed in this nearly 21 years are in the areas of water distribution system studies, surface and groundwater studies, the issues of certificate hydrology, small hydropower studies, environmental management, research on water, environment and food energy, resource assessment, human capacity development. Madam Vice Chancellor, what is a water distribution system? The water distribution system is a group of facilities that will provide water from the source of water to reach consumer taps, and it consists of such elements as the pipeline that you have, the elevated tanks that you also have. You also have the depends on the pumps that we are utilizing. It depends on the valves and other facilities that are necessary to transport water to reach the consumer tap, including all the systems that are involved. Usually, the cost of the water distribution system ranges from between 75% to 80% of the total cost of the water supply system. So if you are looking at the water supply system, 75% to 80% is attributable to water distribution system. So the functioning and the operation and maintenance of the water distribution system is very germane and important to the functioning of the water supply system to the consumer. There are many areas that we have worked on. We have looked at very explicitly on the hydraulic performance of an evaluation of water distribution system. Those were required to design new distribution system for new communities. Also for modification and expansion of existing one, and all of that, how systems are performed, we have undertaken that. There are many studies that we have undertaken. We undertook the hydraulic performance evaluation of the municipal water distribution system. Our findings, of course, the system, the purpose of the study was to look at what are the hydraulic capabilities and efficiency of the system. That was needed to guide our direction for upgrading at the place of the. They are well recorded in the population IZINYON and IZINYON 2010, and they form the basis for the system improvement of the system. We also undertook on the same network what we call extended period simulation studies of the network. The idea was to look at the effect of fluctuating water demand. What is the level of service recorded? Our results are very well reported in IZINYON and IZINYON 2009. All the efficiencies of the system were advanced and the direction for improvement recommended. Madam Vice Chancellor, we have, in the process of this our work here at the University of Benin, carried out an analysis of what are the methods that we can use to rehabilitate pipelines. There are three possible methods that we investigated. We investigated non-structural methods like cleaning and aligning of the pipeline. Second, we replace the system with pipeline of what was the same diameter as was existing before. Then we also investigated if you now increase the pipeline diameter to the one that is higher than that, what are the implications for pressure or service delivery? Service delivery is what is the level of service that you can have. You are living in a 3-story building and you have to come down to the ground floor to warm and fetch water to take off. And it means that the level of service is inadequate. So it is when we are looking at the residual pressure to be about 15, so that a man at the test floor can get water at the shower now. If he has to come down, it means that the service is unsatisfactory. We have evaluated that for very many systems, our results are reported in Ayanta and 2009. We also looked at the robustness of water network. And we are looking at our interest was how the system operates if it undergoes abnormal operating conditions. What are the issues that we are talking about abnormal? For example, if a tank has to be offline, remove the tank. What are the conditions that will make a tank like offline? A tank that is leaking cannot be put in service. It means that you're removing from system and you have to bypass it and pump directly into the system. What is the level of pressure that you're going to have? Or if there is a pump shutdown, once a pump shutdown, what is the level of service that you're going to have? Then what are the case of the pipe? If there is a major pipe that has broken down, how does that affect the level of service? We investigated that and we reported that in the IZINYON and 2007. We also, with IZINYON and we investigated the use of the public domain software known as FUGITIVE, developed by the United States Environmental Protection Agency, to see how we can upgrade the water system at the community. It was part of the urban renewal project sponsored by Urban Development Fund. Our report results, which were implemented, are provided in the IZINYON and 2008. We also examined, as part of our studies in this area, what is the hydrologic analysis study and description of a small community in the northeast part of Nigeria known as Sakwa. We investigated it for system adequacy. The results are reported in the Zero and Ayanta 2011. We, Madam Vice Chancellor, the fire suppression infrastructure of the community consists of two major components. The first is what is the firefighting capability of the fire department? That's not the subject of our study. Because the main one is what is the capacity of the distribution system. The two must go in tandem before you can have a system that can have the ability to suppress fire in the event of the fire emergency. We investigated that for the Benin area of the new water distribution system. Our results were indicative of the fact that we were only able to get 0 liters per second. It means that at 0 liters per second, the system cannot supply any amount of water to fight any fire. That is why the systems around the region is vulnerable to attack whenever there is a fire emergency. And what are our recommendations? The recommendation will be changing the diameter of the existing pipeline, then also to provision of hydrants and other facilities that will make the system to become adequate. Our results are reported in IZINYON and 2009. We also investigated, Madam Vice Chancellor, we investigated the robustness of the Benin City area drinking water distribution system for its ability to provide water that is adequate in quality. Water should not only be adequate in quantity, it should also be adequate in quality as well as to be provided at satisfactory pressure level. We investigated that, and what is the idea? We use what the parameter known as water age. Water age is the amount of time water will stay in the distribution system. Once water stays too long in the distribution system, it becomes vulnerable to staleness, and it also has the chance that there will be possibility that the system can be introduced to leakages and all that. more so, the system that we are investigating is more than 30 years old. A system that is more than 30 years old is very vulnerable to destruction by even if you increase the pressure. The pressure, normal pressure, you cannot sustain adequate normal pressure. We did that, and our studies indicated that we could get the number of hours was between 0 hours and 4 hours, 0 hours, 2 hours, and 6 hours, which was reasonably adequate. Of course, if the water is going to stay more than 24 hours, 48 hours, it means that it is not satisfactory. Our results indicated that it was satisfactory, but that did not tell us that it was good enough for service. We recommended that the system should be upgraded so that it can be able to provide satisfactory service. Madam Vice Chancellor, I have already given the preambles. We said that the failure of public water supply system has encouraged the issue of self-help. Citizens now go to nursing private boreholes without looking at what are the regulatory conditions. Is it safe? Where do you even put your borehole in your house? Nobody is interested about that. Is that I needed water? But you needing water that is adequate in quality and you need water that is just okay. Not too different. So I just thought that it is necessary for a mixed gathering of this kind of nature to look at what should be safe distances that we have so that we do not run into problems. But nearly all of us here have one associated one borehole or another. I have listed that for septic tank, for example, for septic tank, it should be your borehole should be 15 meters away from where septic tank is. Pit latrine 45 meters. Cemetery, if you are living in an area where cemetery is, it means your borehole should be 250 meters away. We have listed the bevy of all of them. We have listed that. Madam Vice Chancellor, we also investigated the performance, we evaluated the performance of reactivated borehole. Reactivated borehole is a borehole that was already in service before, but it's now reactivated. The issue is how will the borehole perform when it is reactivated. We did that, and we did that for the Azari community in the northeast part of this country. 10 boreholes were reactivated, and we subjected what we call step-up down test. Our analysis indicated that 3 of the boreholes could not be reactivated because they were lifting sand for various reasons. Either the screen was damaged, so they were abandoned. What is well abandonment? Well abandonment is not just walking away from where the well is. It means that you have to cover the well with inner materials like sand, clay materials. Because if you abandon and leave it like that, there are people go and put battery inside it, go and put other substances that can cause health issues to innocent persons that are living around, because the water will travel from that place to other places. So where should be properly abandoned? Then the other 7 that were successfully reactivated, we subjected them LGD tests in order to enable us intelligently select the pump site. Of the 7 boreholes, 2 of them got improved quality at the end of the improved capacity. Then the other 5, their capacity drop. This is consistent with what is available in the literature. That if you evaluate a borehole for performance, some cases will improve, some cases will not. And that is the reason this analysis was necessary so that we can intelligently select the pump. So if the capacity decrease, it means the new pump we are going to put now should not be the same as we put originally. Then we also carried out similar studies for new boreholes, and the results are reported in IZINYON and 2005 in parameters and provided. We also looked at some studies in Akoko Edo area. The results are presented in Ijalekwe, IZINYON, and Ahigwe 2019. Madam Vice Chancellor, the major areas that have engaged us, me and my team, have been in statistical hydrology. Statistical hydrology is the hydrology where statistical and probability concepts are used to predict quantities, so that which we use for design of bridges, design of culverts, design of spillways, water resource management, and stormwater management. A lot of the studies were done. They have been reported in IZINYON and number 2010, IZINYON Himekwe and number 2011, and Erobo and IZINYON 2012. IZINYON and Ajumuba 2013, IZINYON and Ajumuba 2013 for communities in the northeast of Nigeria. We develop regression equation that is useful for areas that are engaged where data are available. The part of the resource of our study can be utilized in doing that. We have done a lot of, that is for precipitation frequency analysis. Here we are looking at the earlier one I presented was flood frequency analysis using river discharge data. Now we are looking at precipitation frequency analysis. Precipitation is using rainfall data analysis to predict what we have. A lot of the results that we achieved are reported in the Inaugural Lecture 2018. These are for 30 communities across Nigeria and what to go zone. We are able to provide a rainfall frequency cover the zones. With this, it means an engineer can design the culvert, can design the spillway, can design the levee, can design others in the geopolitical zone using existing data. Our engagement in precipitation frequency and studies have been provided in Akonaya and IZINYON 2017, Akonaya and IZINYON 2022A, IZINYON, Akonaya, Otuara, IZINYON 2022. They are well reported on those places. In the issue of statistical analysis, there is the problem of parameter estimation. Parameter estimation is how do you get parameters? We try, new methods are available for parameter estimation, looking at method of movement and all, but there is a concept that we are using known as the L moment. L moment have been used because of very many attractiveness. Some of them are that they are unbiased, they are robust to outliers, they are computationally simple and efficient. And a lot of our studies have been carried out using that. Our results are reported in IZINYON and Erobo 2014, IZINYON and Erobo 2015. Another area that have engaged our work, our interest in the research work, has been what is our contribution to small hydropower studies. There is pervasive energy poverty in our country, whereas there are rivers and streams that are available across the country. A lot of surface water is available. So we look at how can we contribute to rural industrialization using schools, using computer centers in rural communities that do not have access to national grid. So we are part of using all those four streams and rivers, and we did extensive study on the hydrology part of it. Because before you can identify where you put a plant that will be a power plant, you must know which is the best place to put it in the river. We investigated we investigated 4 sub-basins in the beginning when I river basin. And the sub-basins are only on the sub-basin. 58 points we investigated, but we were only able to successfully get 11 points. So total out of about 368 points, 54 points are possible locations that we can develop small hydropower. It means that in the river basin that we investigated, any prospective developer can go to those places and install a small hydropower plant. We have provided what is the capacity of the plant. Then we have also selected the turbines that we can utilize using turbine selection charts. This aspect of the work have received international acclaim in the study on this river basin. We are due to be in Uganda on the 2nd week of July to present this to the international power. Second is that my collaborator, who is the staff of the Energy Commission, got his PhD from these studies. He has won the Miller Fellowship to the University of California to advance this work beyond where we are. What we have done is to select candidate sites that meet technical consideration of discharge and elevation. Two other sub-components are going to be introduced at the University of California to introduce social component and environmental component. That is the reason it's candidate. By July 1st, the candidate is due to be in the University of California to advance this work. He's the best black person in the 63 years of the Miller Foundation to win this award. And as a result, we have also done quite some series of work on stream head. We looked at the river and stream in the university known as FUGITIVE. The issue with those rivers are the Niger Delta environmental education problem arise. We investigated what are the stream self-filtration capacity of the river and what is the self-filtration capacity of the river. How polluted the river is. We were able to investigate that, and our study investigated that the river is sluggish and moderately polluted using water quality index and pollution index. Our results are reported in IZINYON and Akata 2018, IZINYON and Akata 2023, Akata IZINYON and Kwara 2023. These studies will enable regulatory agencies to know how to police industries like those areas to regulate what they are going to discharge into the environment. Madam Vice Chancellor, we have also done some work in environmental management of solid waste in Niger Delta. We were able to investigate solid waste management in Ogujo community. Our study revealed that the generation rate in the community is 1.04 kilograms per person per day. At variance, that is a step ahead what was in the literature before. The literature before was around 0.6 in the Niger Delta, but we were uniquely able to provide that. Our results are well reported in the WAMA, IZINYON, and Inaugural 2015. Air quality assessment, Madam Vice Chancellor, is a major issue. There are some communities in Edo State where active solid mineral processing and mining is going on. There are implications for human health and the environment in those communities because of the amount of particles of air pollution that is generated. We investigated that in the Kweshi community where you have many solid mineral processing industry. Our results are reported in Kado and IZINYON 2022. We also, part of our research engagement, looked at water, food and energy crisis, energy nexus assessment under the auspices of the United European Union Nepal Center of Excellence, University of Benin Center, and Professor Yobo was heading the center until he retired. When the center, we have been very active and we did a lot of work for the European Union and for the Center of Excellence, the network in West Africa. A lot of the work has been reported. We did flood management in the Lower Niger Basin, and our result indicated that risk factors that responsible for flooding were poverty, unregulated development, rapid urbanization, environmental degradation, lack of awareness, information and climate change patterns. Then we looked at what are the management measures. We recommended non-structural and structural measures. The results are reported in the Yoruba and IZINYON 2018, IZINYON and Yoruba and Yoruba 2017. My contribution to human capacity development. Madam Vice Chancellor, I've spent nearly 20 years in this university. We have, by the grace of God, successfully supervised more than 100 students at undergraduate level, 130 at master's level, then 11 at PhD level, fully awarded. Two are waiting Senate approval, haven't got all the processes. Then 2 are also at the postgraduate school, waiting to be examined by the external examiner. Madam Vice Chancellor, as part of my human capacity development exercise, which I was taking here, a lot of the work which we have done here have not been reported because we have a short time. But I have a lot of my PhD candidates, very outstanding ones, contributions very good, publications well received. First, I have a Professor Hilary Owama, who is currently Director of Academic Planning. My first PhD student, he is here. I was seeing him here. His work, absolutely very good for the Vice Chancellor. At a young age, he's a professor and he's already Director of Academic Planning. Dr. Mrs. because his work is extremely very good. He's associate professor at this university. We have not discussed this one, but it's also very good. Dr. Mrs. Marianne Ezugu, associate professor and head of civil engineering in Benin University, also very good. Then Dr. Rudolph Ilaboya, senior lecturer in University. Dr. Leslie Benjamin is the director of the River Basic Connect. His work is also very good. A lot of my students, we have done good work for the mentoring that we have been giving. We tell them to do good work that will get international acclaim. We have also investigated a lot of work on the capacity development in the Nigerian water sector, not even beyond. But under the auspices of EU Nepal Center of Excellence, we have many other universities across the world looked at the Africa sub-region. We have looked at what are the capacity development issues that we have, and they have been well captured under 3 themes. First, education and training, continued professional development, creating an enabling environment for self-development. Acknowledgement. Madam Vice Chancellor, I want to thank God Almighty for the grace, mercies upon my life, for making it possible for me to come and deliver this lecture. I want to thank our transformational Vice Chancellor, Professor Mrs. L.I. Salami, and her dynamic management team for the great privilege given to me to deliver this lecture and for the great job they are doing in this university. Madam Vice Chancellor, or the team that or the team leader to supervise private development projects and matters in the university. TY, Danjuma projects in the university, projects that have also been donated by for the honor and for the confidence that have been proposed in me and my team. I would appreciate very many other vice chancellors. Principally, I'd like to notably he was the one that announced my promotion to the post of the associate professor, and he also was the one that appointed that announced my promotion to the rank of professor the day he was leaving office. So I'm really grateful to him. There are a long list of persons that are in the booklet here. I must thank my professor here, Professor Friday Okonofa, for his inspirational leadership. He is our coordinator at the World Bank Center for Sustainable Procurement, Environmental and Social Standard Enhancement, where I'm deputy center leader. Every day you are with Okonofa, you must go with something new. Thank you, Prof. We are still in continuous learning, working under his. My other colleagues at the Center of Excellence, they are all acknowledged. The list is very long. They are all in my main booklet. Acknowledgement to my colleagues in other universities, brother professors in the water and environmental sector, they are acknowledged. Then, my friends and colleagues in the Physical Planning Division, where I have been chairman of capital project for some time, and you have been very wonderful. You have worked well with me. I thank you for the opportunity and for the camaraderie that we enjoy. A lot of my brothers from the Assemblies of God, the deacon board of my church is fully here. There's hardly anyone that is not here. So I thank you, my brothers and their wives that are here. I'm always proud to be in your presence. My siblings are also here. My siblings are here. Mr. Gordon is here. Mrs. Erikame, Mrs. Anefi, Mr. Akibi. I thank you for all the support that we enjoy. Family members who have touched and supported us thus far. Notably, Alex Izinyon, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, Order of the Federal Republic, Barrister Eso Agbonede, Dr. Iromo Senator Osa, Engineer J.I. Osabu, Engineer J.U. Asuni, they have been part of my success story. Madam Vice Chancellor, a lot of our colleagues in the Faculty of Engineering, they are all here. I have acknowledged them appropriately in the main document. I also like to recognize our emeritus professor. It was in his tenure as Dean of Faculty of Engineering that I got employed. Professor, sir, emeritus professor, I appreciate you, sir. And Madam Vice Chancellor, permit me to express my sincere appreciation and thanks to my darling and precious wife of that year. My wife of 30 years. And to my lovely children, all my children, civil engineer. Because I don't say it's not electrical engineer. Because I think it's a law student. They have stood by me through thick and thin, and for the various sacrifices they have made because of my academic and engineering practice. They endure my very frequent travels and long absence from home. Madam Vice Chancellor, my research in the past years have been inclined towards contributing to conserving and managing the resource that I have described as being fugitive, and as well as the environment. In order to achieve this, we have gone through the various phases of water resource management. My supervision, several postgraduate students at MH and PhD levels have been carrying out research in water resource exploitation, and pollution abatement, flood management, and climate change issues are also in our studies. We have also made at the University of Benin, European Union, and part of the Network Center of Excellence and capacity building projects at both local and international level. Our research over time have revealed that data which we need to solve many of the environmental related problems are not available. There is therefore the need to improve data collection and management by concerned agencies. And what are our recommendations? Against what we have said, I espouse in this lecture. We recommend that the density of hydrological networks across all river basins, because they are all engaged, the river basins data are not available, we now have to do that. We have recommended that it should be provided. Then this one should start with adequate budgetary provision for restoration of that. Then water pollution is a major issue. The driver we have already introduced in our preliminary studies. Of course, population growth, urbanization, industrialization, climate change are major drivers, and we have recommended effective regulation and enforcement to be strengthened to protect the water environmental resources. Madam Vice Chancellor, part of the good work that you are doing at the Center of Excellence for Sustainable Procurement is to see how we can strengthen the regulators of the environment. That's what we are doing, and we are doing that through short courses, through postgraduate courses. We have just completed the advanced certificate courses through your support. We enjoy your support, and we are happy that we are doing so. So these are part of the process. Thank you all for listening to
Please come to hands together for the inaugural lecturer. And I now respectfully invite the Vice Chancellor to give a recap of today's lecture. gentlemen, truly a brilliant scholar. And I think we should support him. However, at the stage, I thought I was the inaugural that he was delivering. Madam Vice Chancellor, Madam Vice Chancellor. I was like, wow, I'm not to the lecture. Thank you very much. Wonderful, wonderful lecture. Having said that, you started actually by saying water is life and constitutes a large portion of the human body, food as well as earth. However, I got worried when he called water fugitive. We all would think that he's a criminal, isn't it? But he has been able to establish that water can actually become fugitive when it harbors diseases, pollution, problems, and even account for 3.7% of the deaths, all over the world. And so, and I think we wouldn't have had more criminals than that for water to be our friends. However, we know that water is our friend in this life. The one that actually shocked me was when we don't even care about thinking our boreholes. Almost all of us live in cemeteries. That your grandfather or great-grandfather has been buried in your house. And now he is saying to us that we must go down below, to get clean water. So that is something that I think a lot of us must begin to think about. Having said that, the lecturer's presentation actually cuts across surface and groundwater management, pollution control and management, as well as the application of mathematical tools for flooding frequency analysis. His scholar also went on to tell us that his major research contribution has been in the area of assessment of feasible hydropower potentials of streams and rivers in poorly gauged basins using geospatial technology and hydrologic models. Don't ask me what those are. This approach, which he has used in the Benin River Basin as a case study. Another area of research interest of this great lecturer has been solid waste management within the Niger Delta region. Air quality assessment has also been a major focus, and it is as a result of the concern for public health and welfare of the citizens. Professor IZINYON, later part of his lecture, dealt with human capacity development to fill in the very big gap of capacity building, and that to achieve this, we must include education and training, continued professional development, as well as creating an enabling environment for service delivery. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, thank you for attending our
Please, we can do better. We can celebrate the Inaugural Lecture. We will now call on the immediate family members, that is the wife and children. Please come on stage while the lecturer is being decorated. Please come on stage. Wife of today's inaugural lecturer, Mrs. IZINYON. Please put your hands together to celebrate her. We also welcome very especially the children, May IZINYON, Osayi IZINYON, Osareti IZINYON. We welcome you especially, sir, Professor Emeritus T.O.K. Awudu. We welcome you, sir. We welcome you, Professor Friday Okonofa, Center Leader, Seri, University of Benin. Please put your hands together to celebrate our professor. I want to welcome very especially a former Deputy Vice Chancellor Academic Administration of this institution, Professor Jacob Ode Yerobo, was also a former head, Special Unit, University of Benin. We want to specially welcome and celebrate all engineers here present. Please put your hands together to celebrate. Thank you very much for coming, and thank you so much for coming to support your own. We welcome you also, Professor John Ogene, former Deputy Vice Chancellor at Kenwan Campus. We welcome Professor Kensington Obadiako, shareholder PTDF Renewable Energy. We welcome you, sir. We also welcome Professor J.A. Akobi, former Dean of Engineering. Please put your hands together. Let's celebrate all the engineers in the house today. We welcome you very specially, Professor Mrs. C.O. Okeme. We welcome Engineer Professor Joseph Achebo. We welcome Professor K.O. Ogbenke. It's okay to celebrate them, please. We welcome you, Professor Godfrey Ariabi. Professor Sandor Mohabi, we welcome you, sir. Professor Godfrey Sajeri, we welcome you. We also welcome Professor Florence E. Eiche. We welcome to today's inaugural lecture. We also welcome Professor Odion Odame, Professor O.U. Orien, Professor Mrs. Ijoma Obo. We also welcome Dr. Obeki, Acting Director, Alumni Relations. We welcome Professor B. OSADOLOR. We welcome you, Engineer Dr. F. Ndubeke. We also welcome Mr. Godwin IZINYON. We welcome, please let's put our hands together to celebrate him, the elder brother of the Inaugural Lecturer. We welcome you, Mrs. Ehikame. You're welcome, ma. That's the elder sister. You're welcome. We celebrate you, ma. We also welcome you, Mrs. Anefi. These are family members of the Inaugural Lecturer. Please let's celebrate. Mr. Akime, we welcome you. Mr. Hilary Oboya Yuji, we welcome you. We also celebrate you, all members of the Service of God Church, Owobe 1. You're welcome to this place today. We also like to welcome very specially Dr. and Mrs. Phyllis Iyamo. You're welcome, Sir Ahmad. We also welcome Deacon Daniel Otoili. You're welcome, sir. We also welcome Deacon and Mrs. S. Osegwe. You're welcome. We welcome Deacon Phyllis Utomi, Deacon S. Irabo, Deacon S. Ogoji. We welcome you. We also welcome Mr. Edionwe. Thank you all very much for coming. And this is where we like to conclude the 283rd inaugural lecture in the inaugural lecture series of the University of Benin. Please may we be upstanding to take the Univen anthem and the second stanza of the national anthem. the Vice Chancellor will lead the procession out of the auditorium.
Students, guys, talking